start off by, of course, giving honor, praises, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakadash.
Mashanakabah, Liza Kern, Shawgar, Darmakab, which is give devil understood Apostle Dre Millstone, who will teach well. Sincere shalom to you, brothers, just well as you sisters who might be tuning in, listening, and learning. And got this in transit, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, the transition between the end of Esau's kingdom and the beginning of our kingdom, which all of the prophecies are aiming towards the ending of Esau's kingdom. You know, the scriptures call him the end of the world. You know, which do you have that second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9? Let's start with that. One of my favorite scriptures.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Right, so Esau is the end of the world. That's prophecy, man. You know, the scriptures call the Lord the Ancient of Days, man. You know, he is not a man that he should lie. You know, declaring the end, before the days before.
He said, I declared the end from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm thought of. You know, so this is a power. You know what I mean? Of all knowing, man. You know, the Lord is all knowing. You know, and He know. You know what I mean? And that's why we speak these prophecies out of His from His word, man. You know. So once again, you know, it's a prophecy that Babylon the Great, you know, which is Babylon the Great is America. You know, that's something that Bishop Nate got right. You know, but you know, Babylon the Great, which is America, you know, is prophesied. You know what I mean? To have its downfall, just like every other kingdom that the Lord allowed to, you know what I mean, stand for a point of time before, you know, that the time that kingdom would last went out, man. You know, and it's the same thing with America, man. You know, it's like
this is 2nd Esdras chapter 4 and verse 37. It says, by measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled.
It says he does not move nor stir them until that said measure be fulfilled, man. The Lord, it's all on His, everything is on His time, man. You know, can you read that again?
This is 2nd Esdras 4 and 37. It says, by measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times.
Right, so the number and the measure is all up to the Lord, because also the scriptures say, you know, no man knoweth the hour, not the angels, but the Heavenly Father only, man.
Right, and we know that we're close because the scriptures tell you that measure the time digitally within itself. All right, and that's also going to, you know, going by the prophecies. All right, so that's let us know, you know, how close we are and where we at. All right, so that lets us know that we at the end. That lets us know that this is the end of Esau's rulership. All right.
Right, you can read it.
It says, and by number have he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measures be fulfilled.
Right, and Yahweh Shai is not gonna move. You know, Yahweh Shai is not gonna move and come back and get His elect. You know, until Yahweh give the say so. You know, he give the word. You know what I mean? So, you know, everything is on the Lord's time, man. You know, but you go to the next one. Let's go some more on that.
This is Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined and numbered. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast, go ahead.
The number of his months are with thee. We just read how
the Lord said He measured the
right.
number of
The Lord
times.
measured the times. Hey, Esau's days are determined. They're measured as well, man. You know, Esau's the amount of time that Esau was given to be able to rule the kingdom on earth is limited according to the measure that Yahweh got stored up, man. You know, to himself, man.
And it started, and the downfall of Esau's kingdom started, you know, when the truth came up. All right, which was like what, around 1969, 1970. All right, that was the start of the decline of Esau's kingdom, even all the way to his infrastructure. All right, but that's why the scriptures say he was set in a slippery place. All right, because at the end he has a set time to go down. All right, Job 14:5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. Esau cannot pass the amount of time that he was given to rule the kingdom, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and rightfully so. You know, why would the Lord give a wicked man, you know, the ability to rule forever? Which that's what he's reaching for. You know, he's reaching for everlasting life, such as the blessing that was given to the nation of Israel.
Right, he's trying to reach it by that artificial intelligence.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know,
like we just read, you know, the Lord has set his bounds that he cannot pass. The scriptures say, when he is eating, you know, then shall the Lord cast his wrath upon him, man. You know, so the Lord is allowing him to gather up all his riches and feel like he's about to have this prosperous NWO system, and everybody's gonna flock to it, and they're gonna be all right with it, and until the Lord, you know what I mean, start sending them plagues like he did in Egypt, man. You know, but could you read that one more time, Baba Shah?
This is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, and he cannot pass. You know what I mean? The amount of time that the Lord allotted him, you know what I mean, to rule the kingdom once again. Referencing back to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9, man. You know, we know what's about to happen next according to prophecy. The Lord is about to put, you know, the nation of Israel in rulership of the earth, man. You know, Esau's about to go into captivity. All of the dead bodies of the Russian soldiers, you know what I mean, due to war, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Due to war, you know, are going to have to be cleaned up, and you know what I mean. This devil is about to. He's about to
go into his rightful place. Man.
Right,
he's about to go into that slave state, man. And if it could be possible, Lord willing, that damn caveman state, man, where he grunting and shit, man. You know, the mellow roots, if I said that right.
Yeah.
But because the scriptures say, the Lord said they have seen servants upon horses.
That's spirit. I was just thinking about that. That's spirit.
And princes upon the ground. Princes was walking upon the ground, man.
Right.
But that's about to switch.
Right. That's about to switch. Because what the scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So once again, Esau had his time to rule. Well, you can go to the next one. Let's see some more on that.
This is Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord.
Right, because a reference to Job to the 9 verse 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord allowed, once again, further proof, the Lord allowed, you know, this devil to have an appointed time to rule. Can you read that again?
This is Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. And also, that made me think too, because the scriptures say what? The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. And also say what? The Lord ruleth in the kingdom of man. Mm-hmm. All right? And that's how it go down here. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord. It says, and in due time, he will set up one that is profitable.
Once again, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Jacob is the beginning thereof. The Lord is about to set over one that's profitable, man.
Right.
I've been watching them. I know brother be seeing them like the videos. Motherfucking Esau be getting toned up, man. Getting his ass whooped by them motherfucking animals, man. You know, these animals, they hate this devil, man. You know, this you know. And then when you look at Jake, you know what I mean? Jake is like the top, top man in the sports. You know what I'm saying? Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We the face of sports, man. We the face of, entertainment.
Everything, man.
Everything.
Scripture say we the form of all things.
Former of all things, man.
Scripture say we are the light of
the salt of the earth.
Yeah, we are the salt of the earth.
It's another one that you're talking about. The light put on a bushel cannot be hid or something.
No, I was gonna say we are a light on a hill that can't be hid or something like that.
Roughly paraphrasing, but
paraphrasing, man.
But,
other nations, look up to us.
Right, because these other nations, they're basement, man. These other nations weren't even given.
They're all servants.
They're servants, man. The Lord didn't even allow these nations to have faith. The Lord didn't even allow these nations to be able to have faith, man.
Right. The only thing that the Lord did was gave them all a chance to rule.
Right.
Which was righteous.
Beautiful. Yeah, He gave them a chance to rule.
Matter of fact, let me go to that.
Which is all going to be balanced out too, because even though Esau as a nation is going to be wiped out, you're still going to have these heathen nations. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have their own. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have their own. Cities and things like that as well. You know what I mean? But it's just going to be Esau not going to be there. He's not going to be able to participate in that.
God, this is Daniel 2:21. It says, and He changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings.
Damn, He changes the times and the seasons. I'm thinking even the time of Noah. Before what Noah was prophesying, it wasn't no rain. The Lord changed the season. Like the scripture said, He opened the windows of heaven. I'm paraphrasing.
It says He removeth kings and setteth up kings. Like I said, the Lord He put these He gave these heathens a chance to rule.
Right.
It says He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. All right, which is now the prophets.
Right. Wisdom to the wise, man. How was Daniel able to interpret the dream? How was Yahweh Shai able to do all of the miracles that he did in Rome? That's what the Lord is giving to the prophets, man. But on the left hand side, you got Esau. He's also doing miracles, man. He got his technology, making a man to walk. A paralyzed man to walk. You know what I'm saying? Monkeys, controlling monkey's brain. But the Lord is only dealing with one blessing. Once again, you got the blessing of the sword, which goes to Esau. Which we see him using that now, man. Which why wouldn't you? That's your blessing. But also you got the blessing of Jacob, man. Which is pretty much the kingdom, inheritance, everlasting life. Well, you keep going.
This is 2 Samuel 23:3. It says, the power of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me, he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of Yahweh.
Right. So, he's like, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, so the one that's gonna be profitable, like we were just going into, is Yahweh Shai.
Right. And it says that he that ruleth over men must be just. Is Esau a just man? We're talking about the same man that sold his birthright for a morsel of meat that wasn't even cooked, man. Esau is not a just man. The scriptures say they are wicked from the womb or something. You know what I'm talking about?
It says that they are
estranged from the womb.
wicked are estranged from the womb.
Right. They be born speaking lies, man. That's the spirit of Esau. His spirit is built. Yeah, that's beautiful. Perfect. His spirit is profane. Could you get that Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8? It said the ruler of the people must be just. He must be just, man. He must be righteous.
Right. Because the Lord set up laws, statutes, and commandments in the earth. All right, and Yahweh Shai is gonna make sure they're gonna be put in the earth, also with us. You know, we gonna, Lord willing, we be the judges that help be a pillar of Yahushua's government. All right. But it's Sirach 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by deceit.
Injuries and riches got by deceit. How? Just think about how Esau established this kingdom, man. You know, Babylon the Great. Was it upon anything righteous? Was it upon anything that had anything to do with Yahweh Yahushua? No.
No, I mean, it was prophecy that he had came over here, but at the end of the day, he wanted to just basically fulfill, you know, what his forefathers said in his heart, you know, that he had slay his brother Jacob. And also the scripture also say that they had that perpetual hatred. Mm-hmm. All right. So it's all just coming to the fulfillment, because now he about to really get down on how, you know, what he want to do, you know, with going into Jacob's trouble, you know. Mm. But, you know, that's just things we got to go through. But reading on, it says, I'm reading again, Sirach 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, because like we just read, the scriptures have said, he that ruleth over the people must be just, man. And Esau, once again, it's been proven that he is not a just man. Like we just read, injuries, riches got by deceit. That's why you see this kingdom falling down, man. You know, because it wasn't, you know, built
establishing righteousness.
Right, a righteous foundation, man. You know, the fear of the Lord. You know, the scriptures say, as the officers are, so are the people. You know what I'm talking about in Proverbs? As the officers are, so are the people. What do you see these people around here doing, man? These people going ABC crazy and motherfucking all type of shit, man. Babies turning into ABCs. Like, come on now, like you got a baby with a fucking ABC dress on, man. You know, a male baby. You know, that's and that's a sign of what the officers are doing, but it's also a sign of how not to rule the kingdom, man. I say this all the time. You know, but that's why, once again, can you read it one more time, Baba Shah?
I gotta go back to it. So this is Sirach 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries got because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right, and the kingdom is going to be translated from one people to another, pursuant to 2nd Ezra, once again, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. That's a translation. Esau being the end and Jacob being the beginning. That's the you know what I mean? That's that little bit of short time between when Esau, the last hour that Esau is losing and giving up his kingdom, and the transition of Jacob, you know, going back into his, you know what I mean, his righteous estate, the memorial bodies, man. You know, everlasting righteousness. You know. But you got anything else?
This is Sirach 10 and 15. The Lord have plucked up the roots of the proud nations, and starting off with Esau, Edom. All right, because when the Lord come back, all right, the scripture saying, I believe that's Psalms 110 and 5, and the Lord that day shall strike through. The Lord shall strike through kings in that day.
Right.
All right, the Lord is gonna put down. When he put down, that's the rooting up them kings.
Right.
It says, it's lucky.
Yeah. It said rooted up the proud nation, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm thinking of Egypt. I'm thinking of the first Babylonian tower. The Lord, multiple times, man. You know, he never fails. You know. Go ahead.
It says, and planted the lowly in their place, and ultimately, that's Lord gonna set us back in Jerusalem. Mm. All right, that's gonna be that's our homeland. Mm-hmm. All right, it's Sirach 11 and 5. It says, many kings have sat down upon the ground. All right, many like I said, the Lord let all these other nations get a chance to rule. It says, and one that was never thought of have worn the crown, and that's gonna be Yasharahla. All right, we're gonna finally be back in our rightful estate. know, because the prophets asked the Lord, is it now that we're going to restore the kingdom to Israel?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we coming into that time now. All right. You got something else? You got something to say?
No, that's it. Unless you got another precept.
No, that's it.
Well, shit, Lord willing, it's edifying. Why do y'all for giving us the spirit to do the lesson? We want to close out by giving our honor, praise, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash.
No one said, Apostle Great Millstone. We're going to teach y'all once again. Until next time, say Shalom, Wa Ba Ba Ba.
Shalom, Baba.